Good afternoon, beautiful people. I am making my vegan pot roast. Um, I ordered my vegan roast online, of course. Um, I have it in the oven. I already have like the potatoes and everything like cubed, and the onion chopped. Well, I use like one really big onion, and my carrot in there. Have it seasoned. I got a crock pot today, so I am going to slow cook my roast. But I wanted you guys to see it. Well, hold on, let me turn it around. I'm still adding like the rest of the stuff in there, but I want you to see what it looks like. Look at how pretty that is. Awesome, awesome. So I'm going to finish putting everything else in there. So I'm going to sit you guys in my on my seasoning stuff. I was gonna cook it yesterday. I put it in a pan with the water and the seasonings and everything. I just put it in the refrigerator because I went to preheat my oven yesterday because I was gonna cook it in the oven, and I went to preheat my oven. It preheated everything like that, but for some reason or another, the hold on, I have to pour this juice out. The oven wasn't getting hot, and I don't understand that. So I have to call maintenance about that. Being that it's late in the day, I know I can't call them today because it is late in the day for them to come out. But I will definitely give them a call tomorrow because like that's the second time it's happened. Like the first time it happened, I was actually baking something and I'll put it on low for right now. So I want this to cook slowly. Well, before I close it, I'll give you one last glance at it before I close it down. Look at that. The roast, the carrots, the potatoes, the onion. Can't wait. Now, this is not for dinner today, clearly. If that was the case, I would have started this early in the morning. This is actually for tomorrow, for dinner for tomorrow, and possibly Sunday. I say Sunday because I won't be able to go to church with my parents on Sunday. My oven. Okay, so yesterday I planned on fixing my pot roast to like have over the course of the weekend. I was going to put it in the oven because at the time I did not have a crock pot. Well, I had the oven on, I had it preheating. Now when it finished preheating, it went off. So I'm like, okay, preheating is done. I already had the roast, like I had it in my my full pan. I had it in there. I'm like, all right, the roast was sitting in there. I was chopping up my veggies. I didn't chop up my carrots because they're the baby carrots. I just put some in there. But I was chopping up my potatoes. I did like 3 potatoes. I cubed them. I had 1 big onion. I just did a raw chop of that. Put all that around it. It was looking so pretty. Excuse me. I put a little bit of oil on top of it, like literally a little bit of olive oil on top. Then I put my seasonings on there. I put my garlic, onion powder. I put my black pepper on there, my pink Himalayan sea salt, and I put a little bit of paprika on there. Now I was not heavy-handed with my seasonings. Like I pretty much I eyeballed it, but I was not heavy-handed. Every time I eyeball, I always season lightly, and like as time progresses, like I'll like get a spoon and like I'll taste the juice and like it could use a little more, or it's fine like it is. Well, everything was going wonderful. I was like, all right, the oven's preheated. I had my veggies in there. I was ready to put it in the oven. So I set it on the counter, and when I went to open up the oven to like get the rack and like pull the rack out, there was no heat. So I'm like, what just happened? Like, it was preheating. It went off saying, you know, letting me know, okay, we're done preheating. You can put some food in me now. And all of a sudden, it just like, I don't know like what happened between the time I was cutting up my veggies to put my roast in the oven. It just stopped working. So this is the second time this has happened since I've been here. Now the first time it happened, I was actually baking something. I was baking cupcakes, and I had to throw the cupcakes away because of course they didn't like, they would not get done at all. So I ended up throwing away a dozen cupcakes, and I called maintenance, being like, now it's late in the day, because I had some things that I had to take care of, and I didn't really want them to come in while I was gone. And then to no, come over here. And then to the maintenance guy, he's terrified of dogs. Even though my baby, she's a sweetheart, but he's terrified of dogs, and I didn't have the gate up at the time, so I didn't want to take that chance. But yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. But now I have a crock pot, and I showed you guys what it looks like. So I have it cooking, and I'm really excited to try this roast. And I've been like, I live on Pinterest when it comes to like different recipes and different things to try, especially like crock pot recipes. I love crock pot recipes, and there were like some crock pot desserts, and I was like, ooh, now I got a crock pot, I can do these recipes. So you'll be seeing me use my crock pot a lot more. And then too, it's winter time, so you're really going to be seeing me doing a lot more like crock pot recipes and desserts or stuff like that. In the next video I will, it depends on when the package gets here. I ordered my parents' Christmas gift online. I had to like wait to do it because I had to make sure I was ordering the right thing. So I ordered my parents' Christmas gift online, but I am not going to, let me see. It depends. Like, when I do the video of my parents' Christmas gift, because I'm going to do what I got my parents and what I'm getting my dog. When I do that video will come up after Christmas, because I don't want them to see the video and be like, oh, that's what she got me. No, it's supposed to be a surprise. So I'm just warning you ahead of time. But I did order something for my parents, something that I know that they both love. And I know they didn't ask me for anything, but they're my parents. They've done so much for me, and I want to show them how much I appreciate them. My brat has been just amazing, and I have to get her something for Christmas. On a little bit of sad news, her sister Chacha, my parents' baby, she passed away either yesterday or sometime this morning. I really believe there was like some faulty play behind that. I really do believe that like someone did something to her. Like, not saying that they came, you know, in the gate and they did something to her, because she would have ripped their throat out. But I'm pretty sure someone placed something where she could get to it. But I don't want to like dwell on it, because it is a very sad situation. Right now I'm in the state of denial because it hasn't really like hit me yet. the reality of it, because I was just over there like a few days ago, and she gave me like the sweetest kisses. I gave her the most amazing like neck rub and all of that. Like, we just had a good time together. Come over here. Leave the gate alone. But she's no longer with us. It's heartbreaking. It really is, because she was part of the family and now she's not here anymore. So they buried her, I think, by the tree that she used to lay next to, and my mom put a flower out there for her. So it's really emotional today. But I'm glad that my mom was able to get out the house and my parents were able to laugh some today, seeing that they were grieving pretty much all day. So it was good, you know, to get out the house with my parents, and we actually had a chance to laugh some. But I am going to continue to let my pot roast cook. I'm gonna go and sit down and relax and watch some TV and eat my food. But I don't know. I would just hate to think that someone, you know, people are so mean. People are so mean nowadays, and to do something to such a sweet dog, like she was such a sweetheart, but she will defend us with her life, and now she's not here. So of the two, because Chacha was our original dog, Coco, that was her puppies, and so is Angel. This is from our original baby. And you know, it's like they're part of the family. So it's an emotional time, but we're getting through it. We're getting through it. But I'm not gonna keep talking on it, because I know I'm gonna start crying, and I do not want to do that. But I love each and every one of you guys. Try and stay toasty wherever you are in the world. If it is ice on the ground, if you're the type of person who likes to go outside and jump in freezing cold water, go for it. You know, whatever. Me, I prefer to stay inside, eat some pot roast, or eat some soup, or drink some coffee, or some hot chocolate, or something of that sort. To each his own. You want to dive in some freezing cold water, you go right ahead. But I love each and every one of you. I love you all so very much, and I will see you guys next week.